You know, when it comes to sports anime, I gotta say I'm a big fan. And honestly, I only got interested because I got burnt out of everything else. The shonen, the mech, the supernatural stuff, it became dull to me. And I needed something fresh and unique. And somehow, I stumbled into sports anime. So, in no order, here are 5 or so sports anime I think are worth checking out. Number 5, Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo is about hands and running the fade. Honestly, it's a boxing anime. And it was my very first sports anime that I watched, and I saw this years ago. But it's easily worth recommending. It's a bit dated compared to most anime on this list, but it's very long and a great entry to the start of the series. It's something outside of your typical shonen with a great protagonist and a captivating story. Number 2, Yowamushi no Pedal. Bro, listen, I literally typed in sports in Crunchyroll years ago, and this thing popped up, and I clicked it. And let me tell you this anime has become one of my favorites easily. The main protagonist isn't your typical, underdog protag. In fact, he's nothing special at all. But as a character, you still want to root for him and watch him grow. But the journey itself throughout the whole anime is worth it. It's long. Think of it like JoJo. It's a really long adventure, and it's like they go from here to there and everywhere, and you want to see where it all ends. I never think I'd be an advocate for biking anime, but I am, so go watch it. Number 3, Run with the Wind. Okay, so an anime about running sounds pretty dull, right? Psych, it's not. The pacing is very similar to Haikyuu, and as a matter of fact, the main character is very, very similar to the supporting character in Haikyuu. It's very short. I think it's roughly about 20 or so episodes, so it's a good watch for a weekend. It's not that long, but worth a watch. So if you like track and field and sprinting, this is the one for you. Next up on the list, Haikyuu. When you think of volleyball anime, you might not get excited. But this story it's kind of your typical underdog story, but it's told in such a way that not only does the main character shine through, but the whole cast is made up of great characters that all have compelling backstories and arcs that make you want to watch what happens and root for all of them. As a matter of fact, it's one of my high recommendations for anyone getting into anime outside of the typical shonen, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z kind of thing. It's something a bit different. Number 1 on my list is Kuroko no Basket. I love this show. Seriously, I fucking love Kuroko no Basket. If basketball and Dragon Ball was an anime, that's what you get. The story is so well written, and the characters all have like these interesting abilities and skills that make it hard for you to root for one person in particular or one team, because they're all so good at what they do and you want to see them all succeed. This is my number 1 recommendation. Like, for anyone getting into sports anime, I always will say watch Kuroko no Basket. The story is amazing, and there is no defined main character. There are 2, but they share the spotlight. If you like shonen, like the powers, and then you're trying to get into sports, this is a good in between. Because even though it is a sports anime, it very much has elements from other anime that kind of make it more spiffy and more action-based. Finally, as an honorable mention, I want to mention Keijo. Keijo is about a girl's only sport where the objective is to knock your opponents off the platform using your tits and your ass. It's worth checking out if you're into waifus and whatnot. There are other sports anime like this, such as Yuri on Ice and Slam Dunk, which, by the way, Slam Dunk is kind of the first anime that paved the way for Kuroko no Basket. So it's definitely an old anime, so keep that in mind. It's like from the 80s or early 90s. Keep that in mind as well. But yeah, if you have any other comments or recommendations you think that would be on this list, leave them in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.